Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Yes, sir.
I should say, how's everybody doing in Wisconsin and Minnesota? Hey, thanks for joining us today. Beautiful day here in Door County, isn't it?
It is a gorgeous day, and and we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to give you a little food tease to begin with. We're going to start out, we have to do a nice little Italian dish here. We're actually going to do a wonderful chicken pomodorini, and it's on a recipe that's at Cooper's Corner here in Fish Creek in Door County. And I've got a nice hot pan. I'm going to grab my Fat Louise Tuscan herb oil.
Right.
So we're going to add a little bit of olive oil inside of that pan. Now here's the unusual thing. A lot of times they use wine with this recipe, but today, because we're going to be talking about the Door County Distillery, we're going to use a little bit of their vodka.
Oh, good.
And so we're going to pour some wonderful vodka. Ooh.
There you be. Oh gosh, it's going to be good. I could just have that and just the oil. I'd be fine for the rest of the day.
A little squeezing of lemon over the top of that. I've got some broadhead parsley, garlic, 2 different types of onions. I just want to get it cooking on there, but I want you to know what's in that pan when we get going here. And I also have to throw my chicken breasts on because it is chicken. So we're going to throw our chicken on the Pro-Fire grill.
You're going to it already early today there, sir.
If we didn't mention already, and Merrill did, we're in Door County today.
Yes, we are.
We're actually at Ridge's Sancuary in Bailey's Harbor. Right on the Highway 57, the heart of Door County.
It is. Right there's 57 right there.
And when folks come up to Door County, there's a lot of things to see, a lot of great events, a lot of great festivals throughout the whole summer and throughout the whole year. But there's also great beauty. There's great outdoors. We're in actually a 1,600-acre sanctuary.
1,600 acres?
1,600 acres. There's 5 miles of trails. It's actually a wonderful bird sanctuary, so people can come up birding. And if you look behind us, Merrill, here, first of all, look at this label. This is the gin bottle for the distillery. You see the lighthouse door?
Yep.
That has an anchor on it. That same door sits right behind us. This is the upper, let me get this straight now, the upper range light. And down below us is the lower range light. And when the ships came in the harbor, they lined up the 2 lights, and they came safely into Bailey's Harbor.
So they got a lower and an upper.
And you line the 2 up, the captain.
Gotcha.
Lined the 2 up, and they came safely into Bailey's Harbor.
Well, at least you knew it was sober then. Come in if you could line that baby up.
Well, speaking of which, Merrill,
yes.
You know, we're going to be talking about distilling the spirit of Door County.
Oh, man, I don't know. During the daytime we got to worry about that?
No. The spirits of Door County.
Oh, I'll
For
stay
goodness
around.
sakes.
I was going to leave there earlier, you know, but no, I'll stay.
We're going to talk about the quality and purity of the great distillery here in Door County. And we have Jamie Forrest coming aboard, talking about and making some of the drinks from the Bistro 42. And some of the recipes we're doing today are from the Bistro 42 and Cooper's Corner in Fish Creek, Bistro 42 in Carlsville. So you folks stay tuned.
Yes.
We'll be back. We got some great recipes, great ideas for you, and a couple spirits too.
You got it. All right, let's fire up the grill. A minute to go, buddy.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Pro-Fire grills. All natural golden plump chicken, Minnesota and Wisconsin raised. It's golden good. Cherry Delight, a Door County original. Fat Louise olive oil, and Door Peninsula Winery. Experience the flavor of Door Peninsula Winery.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. What you doing there, bud?
I'm looking at you talking.
Are you?
You know, today we're up in gorgeous Door County, and there's so many things to do. We're at Ridge's Sanctuary, and we're going to talk this segment about 2 hot spots when you come to Door County. One's in Fish Creek. The recipe I'm doing is from Cooper's Corner. Merrill, when you go to Carlsville, he's going to talk a little bit about a great little recipe from Bistro 42. I have some nice linguine over here that I cooked up last night, so I've got a nice ring of linguine here. We're going to finish off my chicken pomodorini.
Well, you should be Italian. You do that pretty good.
And during the break, I threw some wonderful fresh spinach and tomatoes.
Oh, looks lovely.
In with my nice vodka, my nice Door County Distillery vodka mixture of Italian herbs and spices. And I'm going to ladle that over the top. And next time I did up some wonderful chicken breasts, and great chicken breasts on the grill are easy to do. We simply glisten them with a little bit of Fat Louise olive oil, and I browned them up on the grill and seasoned them a little bit. But that's the chicken pomodorini. And let's chat a little bit about, you know, we've been so fortune over the few years to have great infused olive oil.
Yes, we have. You know, when you think about that, years ago, that was olive oil.
Exactly.
That was it.
And nowadays I'm using the Tuscan herb. There's wonderful ones like the lemon. Merrill's using this is butter. Merrill's using the basil one.
Right.
And when you go to Door County, when you go to the Door Peninsula Winery, when you go to the distillery, Bistro 42, you can sample before you buy.
Which is nice.
And when you go to Egg Harbor, and Fat Louie's is up in Egg Harbor, you can sample the oils, their wonderful balsamics. Look at that gorgeous display. I'm kind of proud of that.
I'm proud of you. What is that again?
Chicken pomodorini.
I'm so proud that he could do that. That's great.
And I'm just going to put a little ring of that Tuscan oil.
That'll be good.
Oh, man.
You know, the olive oil is just absolutely fantastic. And I mean, with on the infused olive oil, you can't go wrong. I'm going to be using the basil olive oil today. And I'll tell you what I had done earlier is, you know, bread is so economical to do. I'm going to make a prosciutto, exactly what they do at Bistro 42.
Yes.
But it's going to be a little bit different here. What I've done here is I've used some basil olive oil, Fat Louie's.
Alrighty.
I brushed it on each side. Grill it 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You really get some really nice marks on there.
So we
Can you
toast
see that?
it?
Let's toast it. Yes, I like that.
Toast.
I like that. Place that back on the plate if you like. If you see what I did earlier, I went ahead and used some mozzarella cheese, little onions on top.
Sounds good.
But let's just go ahead and make the prosciutto. Boy, it's a long day, folks.
Yeah,
I think I've been into the vodka. But I'm going to use their basil. Now, I've got some chopped up tomatoes and some onions and some garlic already chopped up.
Sounds good.
A little bit of basil, olive oil. And you can use as much as you like. You really want the tomatoes to be really sort of nice and full-bodied and big chunks. You don't want really small chunks. But you mix it up, and actually all what you have to do is just really...
I'm getting hungry.
Serve this right on top.
Ooh, man, that looks delicious.
It comes out really good. If you like, you can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top.
Yep.
But it makes a really great appetizer, if you like.
You know that bread I owed you, that money?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
That's for letting me loaf around today.
Oh, I hear you. I need to do that. But it comes out very good. And there's different ways that you can do. But
that looks delicious.
adding that now, if you'd like, since I used the basil olive oil, I did not add any basil to it. Because the infused basil olive oil has got so much flavor to it that I didn't need to add any more basil to it whatsoever.
Sounds
good. Great.
So is the bruschetto. Now you got me going.
That's a hard day on that. Bruschetto.
You can go to Bistro 42 in Carlsville. The wonderful chicken dish I created at Cooper's Corner up in Fish Creek. Of course, fresh is best, and that's the slogan for Fat Louie's. We're going to walk over. Merrill, you ready to talk about little spirits?
Oh, man, I love spirits.
Then you just follow me. We're going to grab the bottle and go see Jamie.
Okay.
Here we go. Hey, Jamie, we got the spirits.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the vodka right there.
Perfect.
And the gin is for the next drink, so I'll set that over yonder.
As well.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about the distillery.
Yeah.
And how fun it is to create.
It's really a great opportunity to come and visit and see what it's actually doing with a copper pot still, and everything is in Carlsville, and it's being made right in Carlsville.
That's what's amazing.
Start to finish. It's really great.
And the purity of the vodka. Let's talk a little bit about the vodka, because of the purity of the vodka.
Very fresh, very clean. When you want a high-end vodka, you're looking for something that's smooth, clean, pure. There really is no taste.
Sort of like me.
Exactly.
No taste.
So,
I was thinking pure, but okay.
Gotcha. That's pure.
And the water that's used?
We use the water right here in Door County, so it's a limestone-infused water, so it has a little mineral taste that goes through our copper pot still, and what we do is we capture the heart of the run. So you first get the heads, and then the heart, and then the tails, and we cut out just the purest stuff out of the middle and bottle that for you.
So when they come up and they hit Carlsville, the Door County Distillery is right there?
Yep, it's a nice little tasting campus between the winery, the Bistro 42, and the distillery.
Well, the best thing, let's make a drink.
That's what I'm ready
so
for.
I want to show you what we called our Sunset Martini, Door County Sunset Martini.
I can see
so we have a little bit of ice in a shaker.
All right.
And you don't have to be too fancy and use a shaker, but we're on TV, so we want to doll it up. a little bit of vodka, about 2 shots of vodka on ice. And then we're going to take our Sunset Splash wine. This is a really sweet wine. It's styled like a white sangria, citrus, mango, pineapple. And we pour some of that in here, about 3 ounces or so. Well, you can use that whole little bottle if you're up for it. Top it off
smells great
with some orange. It's very kind of tropical and fun. We top that off with a little bit of orange juice.
All right.
Give it a little bit of a shake or swirl.
Let's swirl back up just in case.
And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in a martini glass. And you can use a pint glass or a tumbler or whatever
I'll be darned.
you want.
Let's just look.
Boy.
And then to add the sunset part, we just get a little shot of grenadine. Oh, one of these
Let me help you out.
pour spouts that don't pour.
There you go.
And there you have it.
Beautiful.
Boy, I wonder what that tastes like.
We top it with a little, you can do an orange wedge or a maraschino
orange.
cherry.
I wonder what that tastes like.
So come over to the bistro and give that a try. It's one of our signature drinks. We have a lot of unique cocktails, a lot of signature cocktails, some very East Coast style things. We're trying to be a little bit of a mixologist since we have everything right in our backyard.
Well, when we come back, thank you very much, Jamie,
welcome.
by the way. When we do come back, we're going to talk with the gentleman that hosts the nice little sanctuary we're at. So stay tuned. We got some great recipes coming up. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Go to maddogandmerrill.com. Please.
Yeah.
Fire up that grill.
Grillers throughout Minnesota can find Mad Dog and Merrill's signature spices, sauces, and marinades at participating Cub food stores or online at maddogandmerrill.com. Happy grilling!
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, we're with the executive director at the Ridges Sanctuary, Steve Leonard. Steve.
Oh,
thank you very much.
You're welcome. He doesn't hand me the spatula. How do you rate?
Let's talk a little bit about the Ridges.
Sure. It's actually our 75th anniversary this year. We were formed in 1937. Started out with 40 acres. Now we're up to 1,600 acres. And it's actually the most biologically diverse landscape in the state of Wisconsin. And it's a member-based organization that, well, for 75 years has protected such a unique place.
Yeah, isn't that great? And a lot of birders, a lot of birding.
A lot of birding. They come out for the flora. We have 25 different native orchids here. A lot of families come out with their kids just to explore and make a connection to the outdoors.
Exactly right. And, you know, and we're sitting up here in Door County, and colorful things. Can I have my spatula back?
See, he does the same thing to me. How's it feel? Pretty bad, isn't it?
Steve, we did some nice. We've been talking all show long so far about the Bistro 42, about Cooper's Corner. When you come to Door County, fish is very popular, of course. We did some wonderful salmon on the grill that we kind of glistened with an oil, and we seasoned it up with a little bit of Mad Dog and Merrill's lemon pepper marinade. Some wonderful, colorful peppers, just like the beautiful colors of the finches I've been watching back here.
Sure. Yeah.
So we have the finches, we have the orioles, and we have the cardinals all in one here.
Are they the St. Louis Cardinals?
And some nice onions over the top. Now we have there's going to be September 22nd. You're going to have a juniper hunt.
Yep, we're Door County is known for the common juniper, which actually we're going to collect the berries, and the berries will be used for the. There's the berries right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Used for the gin for Door Peninsula Winery and the distillery over there. They're going to make a special small batch of gin in celebration of our 75th anniversary. So again, it's September 22nd. We're looking for volunteers to go out throughout Door County, pick juniper berries for us.
Well, how fun is that? And see the end results in a bottle.
Well, and that's it. And that's what Door County's known for, is a lot of local products and food and resources, especially with the fisheries up here with the salmon and whitefish.
Yep, exactly right.
It's amazing. It really is. I wonder how they just thought, I'm going to make some gin with these berries.
I don't know that story.
Do you know that? Come on.
No.
Can you see those peppers out there? I'm going to go pick up these berries.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, people can come to the sanctuary all year long. It's right on Highway 57 and County Trunk Q, right outside of Bailey's Harbor. very easy to get to. We're going to be right back. When we get back, we're going to go to Jamie Forrest, and we're going to take some berries over to her, and she's going to create a nice little gin drink. How's
Sounds
that?
great.
Doesn't it, though? Thanks, Steve.
Oh, you bet.
We'll be right back with more Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't forget to go online at maddogandmerrills.com, maddogandmerrill.com, and see all the links to all the great things to do in Door County. There's your plate, Merrill.
Order your copy of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' Cookbook, featuring TV recipes and from over 30 years of grilling. Available now at participating retailers or at maddogandmerrill.com.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here. You know, and Merrill, you and I have been doing grilling for 32 years.
Long time.
32 years. 32 years ago, we swore we'd never do a fresh bratwurst.
No, that's right.
But we had to do fresh brats because we had a problem with grease, we had a problem with flare-ups. But you know, there's so many great items on the grill lately, and for the grill, our good friends at Golden Plump, they've got a chicken bratwurst now, and this is a premium Parmesan Italian.
Oh, I've had it too. It's good.
And all you have to do, and the easiest thing to do about the chicken bratwurst, nice medium direct heat is all you really need. You put them directly on the grates of the grill, and they firm up. Don't overcook chicken, the same as the breast, the thighs, the legs, the wings. You don't overcook the chicken, just until firm to the touch for the bratwurst. They're delicious. Happy grilling, folks. Man, those are going to be delicious.
Those are good. Those are good. I like them.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Products, recipes, and accessories as seen on today's show can be found by clicking on featured products at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend Mad Dog and Merrill on Facebook. Happy grilling!
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. Merrill, I'll tell you what, you got a grill full.
Hey, we got a grill full today. You know, at the bistro, you can get their pizzas there. You know, brick oven pizza, nice hot. Today I did a chicken pizza. I used their new garlic barbecue sauce, really good. On the base, I used barbecue sauce,
Sure.
some chicken on there, some mushrooms, some cheese. I did it actually directly right over the heat.
All right.
We got a really thin pizza there. It will not take that long. Chicken was already cooked.
Pizza looks good.
And then also, if you go to Fat Louie's, you know, you go to the old dog house there. Have some dogs. I did something a little bit different on the dogs today. Is I actually used pulley sausage.
Sounds
I
good.
butterflied them open. Put a little pepperoni in there. So we're going to get the cholesterol up a little bit. Added some mozzarella cheese. You place those on a hoagie bun, come out really good every time.
So
It's really good.
this summer long, when you visit Egg Harbor, you go to Fat Louie's, and they got the hot dog stand right there. You can quickly go in, get a hot dog, go to the park across the street, tour the city. It's a great place.
Yeah,
the hot
it
dog
is.
stand at
Beautiful
Egg
view
Harbor.
there, too.
Yes, it
Really
is.
is
Good
nice.
place.
Really
I'll tell you
nice.
that. Well, the pizza looks good, Merrill. The hot dogs are, the kibasas looking
Right,
good.
yeah.
And
you're looking good,
hey,
too.
you know what? We got to go over. We got to go. I'm going to take some juniper.
What are those now?
Those are juniper berries. This is part of a juniper bush or a tree. And we're going to go visit Jamie over there, and she's going to show us how these little berries are made into gin.
Okay.
Jamie,
yeah,
we're
good.
coming. Let's
All
go
right,
over there.
Put that back, though.
Over to Jamie. Look at that.
Hey,
I know, isn't that
hey.
great? We use those right in our aromatics pot when we make our gin.
Really?
So the junipers actually flavorize the gin.
That's right. Otherwise, it's very similar to vodka, but you put juniper and usually anywhere from 7 to 12 different botanicals in this aromatics pot, and then it flavors your gin for you.
And botanicals are flavorizers, are herbs and spices.
Yep, different things. Basil, cilantro. They've used a lot of citrus. Different places, even peppercorns.
And people don't realize. People think of gin as this harsh drink that, oh my goodness, I'm not going to have.
No.
No.
Exactly.
No. No, our gin is, it's just really fresh, it's really pure, it's really clean, and it's bright. So a lot of times people have had a bad experience with gin. They've, you know, when they were younger, and they think it's
hear
like
that all the
Christmas
time,
trees.
right?
This gin is making
don't bring slow gin about
Gin is making a really strong resurgence in the cocktail industry.
It is.
It's kind of like the classic, and now it's the new modern, because a lot of these gins are very, very flavorful. So I'm going to make a cocktail for you.
Yeah, don't you think we're sort of coming back from when the 60s, you know, the cocktail hour and everything that back in those days? So
it's a real ladies' drink because it has a nice, great, mild flavor to it.
It does. It's very, very smooth, and it's very soft on your palate, too, as far as a spirit can be.
Speaking of spirits, let's get going. Come on.
Okay, so I'm going to make for you our Zen martini, our Zen cocktail.
It's going to sort of put us in the mood.
And it's kind of what I would call very East Coast. So we start with a couple shots of gin. Now you can make this in a shaker with ice, or you can muddle it in the bottom of like a tub, like you would muddle together an old fashioned.
Yep, exactly right.
So what we do is I have some fresh ginger root, and you can shred it very finely, or you can use just a couple thin slices. And I love this. It smells so great. Some finely sliced basil. Put a pinch of that, or you can just use a basil leaf and a couple cucumbers.
Oh, really?
Yep. And it gives it that really bright kind of herbal fresh note. And I muddle all this together with some ice and a little bit of our gin. If you like having more aromatics, like I said, just leave it like you would in a tub, or kind of like it more just spirits. We put it in
little
this
apple
mixer.
Juice in there?
Apple juice, or you could use seltzer.
Yep.
Okay.
I had kind of a late night last night. So.
That's always good for that.
Man, that feels good.
That's the best you've looked all year.
Bright, clean, cool, refreshing, almost like a palate cleanser. And you can even top this with a little cucumber garnish as well.
Delicious.
It is.
Jane.
I love it.
Right? It's a little bit different. And
it's right on the menu
still
at Bistro 42, along with a selection of other summer and spring, summer, fall, and winter drinks.
absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
Thanks
we do
for
appreciate it.
coming and
Thank
having me
you.
here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're going to be right back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling as soon as oh, there, that.
That looks great on you.
Good.
Oh.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook. Join us every Sunday morning for tasty tips, tricks, and techniques on Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Yeah, right off the air you said something. What did you say to me?
You know what? It went by too fast.
It was a fun show.
That was a fun show. I mean, it's just like you were just here for some reason. I can't figure it out.
Well, and we learned a lot of things. We learned that there's a distillery up here in Door County.
Got a good one, and it is.
And they do, besides gin and vodka, several other spirits. And we learned juniper branches. We talked to Steve, the executive director here at the Ridges Sanctuary.
And I was really surprised on the juniper branches, to be honest with you. The seeds.
The little
Yeah.
berries.
Yeah, the little berries.
And they're really not a true berry, but we can't get into that, okay?
Yeah, okay. All right, if you don't want to, I could definitely understand.
But don't forget, hey, many thanks. Hey, we just want to say hi to those folks in Wausau on the NBC Channel 12 for listening to us for the first time in Wausau. And all you folks on CW in Minnesota, Wisconsin, great times. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
And they look so good out there, and they look relaxed, don't they?
They do. And you can go online at maddogandmerrill.com, maddogandmerrill.com. And you can see all the great events happening in Door County, all the greatest events happening throughout Wisconsin and Minnesota, and see about our next airing. See you then.
Yeah,
Talk to you
bye.
later, folks. Happy grilling.
Join us every Sunday morning for tasty tips, tricks, and techniques on Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
Fire up that grill, try